How long you been working here?
A couple of months.
Yeah. Well, what that for you is here? 'Cause you got a sense of civilization about you, which means that when I look in your eyes, I don't see anything worth looking at. Where'd you come from before here?
Little place outside of Phoenix.
Yeah, for how long?
Couple of years.
And that place wasn't too good to you, was it, Eddie? You got something back there. Like a kid or a wife don't want to have anything to do with you.
What?
It's my aptitude and observation.
You can't know those kinds of things just by looking at people.
Oh, I can know those things. I can know even more things.
Like what?
Like, for instance, that kid that you got in that place outside of Phoenix. It's a little boy whose mama don't
I don't got any little boy.
You ever notice the way people don't say anything, or even the way somebody flushes a toilet that you thought you already heard 1,000 times?
I let folks have their privacy. I don't go nosing around other people's lives.
Life isn't a private thing, Eddie. In fact, when I realized that my own breathing wasn't even my own, because the way we give and take each other carbon dioxide and bacteria, I got a whole different understanding on things. Not people that talk to you. I'm not talking to you. Perception that talks. Life experience. For example, my perception of you told me that you had a little boy back in Phoenix. Now, you didn't tell me that. We could get to know each other for weeks, become good friends, maybe even make love to each other. You wouldn't tell me something like that.
I got another restroom in the back if you really need one.
Nah, I won't use the restroom outside. You want to know why?
I don't know.
'Cause faces the road I've been driving on, the road I have to keep driving on. Because I can see as far as I can see, and all that's there is a road that comes down the horizon on one side and drops down back to the horizon on the other side. Road in front of me, road behind me, and all within view of the lavatory at Joe's place, and you are right smack dab in the middle.
Is that supposed to be some kind of honor?
Just an observation, Joe.
That's not my name.
Oh, but it makes me feel comfortable. Now, you don't mind if I call you by that name, I do?
I do mind. It's not mine.
Well, I was going to use your restroom, Joe, for a very real reason.
People usually do.
Nah. I mean, well thought out reason. Something other than what you might normally expect. Something a little more premeditated.
Like what kind of something?
You want me to tell you?
No.
You know what it is, don't you?
Why would I know what it is?
'Cause the chemistry between us.
Are you trying to tell me something about that other lady?
What'd you think about her, Eddie?
I didn't think anything.
I bet you didn't like her. I bet she was all nice and friendly and smiling all the time. But there wasn't that compatibility factor like there is with us, was there?
She had a few eggs and some coffee.
Addie, you can call me Addie. There's an energy between us, Eddie. Something we kind of like, trust about each other. Which is why I'm going to tell you why I won't use the restroom outside. I wasn't planning on telling anybody, but then, you know, you and I, we got to talking, and I guess that's why I called you Joe, so as I could feel comfortable. But if you were to ask me, it'd make it so much easier for me to just say it, just say, why do you want to use the restroom outside, Addie?
Why do you want to use the restroom outside, Addie?
Well, Joe, because I want to kill myself. I got all the stuff. Now, I was never really sure quite how I was going to do it, but I figured, you know, different ways might strike me as more appropriate, you know, depending on the setting. I'm not sure, though. Which one do you think?
Where'd you get all these things?
Well, I've been thinking on this for some time now. I was never exactly sure when or where, but when I saw the way your place just sits smack dab in the middle of everywhere, I figured I probably would have already done it if it wasn't for that fat lady.
I guess it's not such a bad thing that she's been in there.
Well, how do you know?
I Are you gonna eat that?
That's mine. I paid for that. I already told you that's mine.
Fine. I just think you should pack up all this stuff.
Why,
In
you
case somebody
expecting
else
somebody
comes in
else?
here. No, but if the sheriff
You
comes
weren't
in here.
expecting me either. Here I am. You got an extra key to that bathroom, Eddie?
Yeah, I gotta have another key.
Yeah, in case somebody locks themselves in or makes off with it or just doesn't come out. You see now, about that fat lady, see what I tell you?
I think you told me too much already.
You didn't hear the toilet flush, did you?
I didn't listen
You
for
agree
it.
40 minutes is a long time to be in the restroom, don't you?
Sure.
Except when you're dead, I bet it hardly feels like any time at all. But when you've been drinking soda and waiting...
I wouldn't know.
If I could be honest with you, Eddie,
What?
there's one thing that keeps me from killing myself. Do you want to know what it is?
I don't know.
It has to do with you.
What has to do with me?
Making love.
What?
Just a few minutes ago, the best that you could do was take away my Danish to try to keep the ants off the counter. Now you can actually save my life, even out here in the middle of nowhere. Look what you can do. You can be responsible for somebody that you hardly even know.
No, I don't think I can.
You ever feel like it's because of you somebody's going to live or die?
I don't think so.
I'm not asking you if you ever committed a murder. I'm wondering if you ever got yourself in a situation where all of a sudden the responsibility for somebody else's life was just right there out of nowhere. Now you could take that fat lady who cooked eggs for, what if she got the botulism or some other kind of food poisoning? You got no idea, it's not your fault. She goes into your bathroom, doesn't come out, and you need to check on her.
Why don't you think she's all right?
You got a mirror in your bathroom, Eddie?
No.
Well, how long does your average person spend in the bathroom with no shower and no mirror?
Want me to check on her? I can check
You
on
might
her.
want to take the bug spray now.
Why?
Well, how am I supposed to know why?
Well, what's in there?
I don't know, the door locked.
I'll just knock first, okay? And then I'll open up the door.
You know I'm pretty enough for you.
I know what you look like.
That mean you're gonna save my life?
I'm not sure your life really needs saving. I'm not sure you really want to kill yourself.
Well, Eddie, what if you was missing the whole point now? What if what I wanted was for you to make love to me, and I was willing to risk my life for it?
Are you daring me, Addie?
Yeah.